You find a fast little creature on the bathroom floor. Is it a silverfish or a sun spider? Before you spray or touch it, start with the room. Damp indoor spaces make a common silverfish more plausible. Drier outdoor ground fits many sun spiders better, but location cannot finish the identification. Body plan is stronger. 6 legs, antennae, and 3 rear filaments point toward silverfish. 8 legs, leg-like feelers, and oversized jaws point toward a sun spider. Movement helps, but one sighting cannot diagnose your house. That first clue, the room itself, is still worth using. A common silverfish fits quite naturally with places that stay damp and concealed. Bathrooms, basements, attics, and similar indoor spaces all fit that pattern. So if the animal appears beside a damp bathroom wall or beneath a sink, moisture gives the silverfish interpretation some support. Just keep one word in mind: support. The room is helping you narrow the possibilities. It is not naming the animal for you. That matters because not every silverfish-shaped creature needs the same amount of moisture. Some silverfish relatives can live in much drier buildings than common silverfish prefer. So a dry room does not automatically rule the whole group out. And common silverfish are not prisoners of the bathroom. They can occur outdoors too. They can move while looking for food. And finding one in a particular room does not tell you exactly where it started. The same problem appears from the other direction with sun spiders. Many of the North American sun spiders described by university and extension sources fit dry or arid outdoor surroundings very well. Picture open, dry ground near a garage, porch, foundation, or doorway. That context makes a sun spider more plausible than a damp bathroom would. But an outdoor animal can cross a threshold. Sun spiders sometimes enter buildings. That can be an incidental visit rather than evidence that they are living and breeding indoors. So, the same location clue that helps you at the beginning can mislead you if you ask too much of it. A bathroom sighting is evidence about where the animal was found. It is not proof of where the animal normally lives. That is the point where the body itself becomes more useful than the room. Start with the silverfish. Ignore color for a moment. Look at the layout. A silverfish has 6 legs. At the front are 2 long antennae. The body is broader toward the front and narrows toward the rear. Then look behind it. 3 thin filaments project from the rear. Those 3 rear filaments are especially useful because they give you something concrete to look for even when the animal is moving quickly. Front antennae, 6 legs, tapered body, 3 rear filaments. That is the silverfish body plan you want to keep in your head. Now put a sun spider beside it. The shape changes immediately. A sun spider has 8 true legs. In front of those legs are another pair of long leg-like feelers. At a glance, those feelers can make the animal look as though it has more legs than it really does. And at the very front are large jaws. So if the creature has antennae and 3 filaments trailing behind it, rather than 8 true legs with conspicuous front feelers and oversized jaws, the body plan has given you a much stronger clue than the bathroom floor ever could. Movement seems as though it should be more helpful. Both animals have a reputation for making people react quickly because both can move quickly. A disturbed silverfish can dart toward concealment, lift something it was hiding beneath, and its response can be a rapid run toward another sheltered spot. A sun spider is also fast, but its movement belongs to a different kind of animal. It is an active predator that can move quickly while roaming and looking for prey. That difference can support what you already see in the body. An animal with antennae and 3 rear filaments that disappears toward cover fits the silverfish picture. An 8-legged animal with long front feelers and large jaws moving actively across open ground fits the sun spider picture. But speed alone settles nothing. If all you remember is that the creature moved unbelievably fast, you still do not have enough. Nighttime does not rescue the identification either. Silverfish are normally active at night. Many North American sun spiders also forage after dark. And across sun spiders more broadly, activity patterns vary. So the hour on the clock can add context, but it does not replace a clear look at the animal. There is one more location clue that can help explain why a sun spider appears around a house: artificial light. Researchers tested this directly in the Mojave Desert using 22 field arrays. 11 were illuminated and 11 were left dark. The illuminated arrays caught 49 sun spiders. Across all 11 dark arrays, the total was 1. That is a memorable difference, and it tells us something useful. Under those conditions, the animal strongly approached artificial light. What it does not tell us is exactly why. The experiment does not prove that every sun spider beside a porch light came there for the same reason. It does not prove that one followed insects into your house. And it certainly does not turn one indoor visitor into evidence of an indoor population. It simply gives you another piece of context. And context is where this episode began. Now, widen the question. Suppose you have identified the animal reasonably well from a photograph. What does one appearance indoors actually tell you about the house? Than people often want it to. One silverfish does not by itself establish an infestation. It does not prove there is a hidden plumbing leak. It does not prove there is a moisture defect inside the wall. And if you find one sitting in a smooth bathtub or sink, that does not prove it climbed through the drain. A silverfish can end up inside the fixture and then fail to climb the smooth sides. So the location that looks like the strongest evidence can be the very thing that creates the wrong story. The same discipline applies to a sun spider. One indoors does not establish that sun spiders are breeding inside the building. It does not establish a large population of prey inside. And it does not identify the exact point where the animal entered. One animal in one room is one sighting. That is useful information. It just has limits. So make the next step equally limited. Keep your distance. If you can do it safely, get a clear photograph rather than trying to handle the animal. Notice the room. Notice whether the surroundings are damp or dry. Look at the body before you decide what the room means. Count the true legs if the image allows it. Look for antennae and those 3 rear filaments. Or look for 8 legs, the extra leg-like feelers at the front, and the large jaws. Then record the encounter instead of immediately turning it into a diagnosis. If the sightings repeat, you have more information than you had the first time. If identification remains uncertain, or there is a concern about allergy, venom, structural damage, or another safety issue, that is the point to keep your distance and seek qualified local help. If this kind of calm, evidence-based creature decision is useful to you, subscribe for more. Then return to that first bathroom floor. The room still matters. A damp, concealed space can make a common silverfish more plausible. Dry, outdoor surroundings can make many sun spiders more plausible. But the room is the beginning of the identification, not the end of it. The body gives you the stronger clue. Movement can support what you see, and one indoor encounter remains exactly that, one encounter.